The views expressed by Dr. Joel Wallach and others on the following live paid program represent opinions of the participants only and do not necessarily represent those of the ZBS Radio Network's staff, management, advertisers, or affiliates. If something is said which you find offensive or with which you disagree, the ZBS Radio Network urges you to call the program in order to help us balance comment. This program is meant to present nutritional information only and is in no way meant to replace the advice of your medical doctor.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Good afternoon, friends, and welcome to the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program. Pharmacist Ben here, sitting in for Doc. Thank you for joining us. Great to have you with us. We'll take your calls at the bottom of the hour, as we always do on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie program. 831-685-1080. 831-685-1080 is our priority line number. Toll free, 888-379-2552, 888-379-2552. If you have questions about health, nutrition, prescription drugs, if you want to get off your meds or help a loved one get off their meds and get on a good nutritional supplement program like the one designed by Dr. Wallach, we can help you. 831-685-1080 or 888-379-2552, toll free. If you have a success story you'd like to share, we love hearing those. Or if you just want to contribute to the conversation, 831-685-1080 or 888-379-2552. My name is Ben Fuchs, Pharmacist Ben, they call me. I'm a nutritional pharmacist from Boulder, Colorado. I use nutritional supplements in my practice instead of pharmaceutical drugs. Don't like pharmaceutical drugs, and really there's no need for pharmaceutical drugs when it comes to healing and regenerating. That's the job of a good nutritional supplement program, and that's why we're here today on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program. I want to talk a little bit about nutritional alternatives to drugs and doctors if you're dealing with heart health or circulatory health issues. One key nutrient for the heart is vitamin E, according to a review article published in the American Journal of Therapeutics. Vitamin E shown to increase oxidative resistance and prevent heart disease-causing plaque formation. Eating foods rich in vitamin E has been associated with lower risks of coronary heart disease in middle-aged to older men and women. Vitamin E is important for the health of the liver. It's important for the health of the lungs and the blood vessels, all of which impact heart health. Heart bypass surgery, by the way, is now one of the most common surgical procedures performed in the United States. That's, on one hand, that's testimony to the amazing advances made in the realm of heroic medicine, what I call heroic medicine, emergency medicine. On the other hand, it's one of the most tragic and distressing signs of our 21st century lifestyle. The human heart is designed divinely to pump blood efficiently throughout the body for 100 years or more. And the fact that 500,000 human hearts in the United States are so clogged up that blood needs to be rerouted using circulatory vessels from the chest or from the leg or from the lungs. This is what a bypass surgical procedure is. They actually take circulatory vessels from parts of your body, from your chest or your arms or your legs, and then reroute the blood around clogs. It's a very sad commentary when you think about it. Anyway, as some of you know, when heart bypass surgery is performed, the heart is basically lifted out of the chest and stopped for an hour or so. And during this procedure, heart muscle can be damaged. The patient is at risk for heart attacks. It's really a very, very serious procedure, even though, as I say, there's 500,000 of them done every year. And as helpful or as important as this procedure can be for folks who have the symptoms of heart disease, it's not a cure for the chemistry breakdown that causes the problems. The messed up blood sugar, it's still messed up. The digestive breakdown, it's still there. The bile problems, they're still there. The problems with the gut bacteria, still there as well. And of course, the nutritional deficiencies that caused the problem in the first place have not been corrected. And it's this obsession with treating symptomology, this obsession with symptom treatment that deludes medical professionals into thinking they're really creating health changes is the reason why the medical model that we're living with has presided over the most disastrous drop in the health and wellness of human beings in the history of civilization. We got more doctors per capita in this culture and in this country of ours than ever before, and simultaneously we're the sickest culture in the history of mankind. The most obese culture, we have the most dysglycemia, messed up blood sugar, we got the most cancer, we got the most heart disease. See, cures, whether they're drug cures or herbal cures, or even nutritional cures, represent the body as sick, represent the body as diseased. But the body isn't so much sick as it is starving, and it doesn't really need to be fixed as much as it needs to be fed. The way we look at it here on this program and at Longevity is good health is not fixing the body. It's feeding the body, and that means the mighty 90 essential nutrients. And once they're there, the body, through the divine force, is the healer, and the body self-repairs as part of its nature. With the exception of the mighty 90 essential nutrients, the body does not require external help. It requires oxygen, it requires nutrition, but it doesn't require remedies because it remedies itself. Remediation is part of its nature. The only requirements the body needs are nutritional in the form of food and supplements, respiration in the form of oxygen and exhaling carbon dioxide. The body needs movement to generate electrical energy, to deliver nutrients for detoxification, and the body needs long periods of luscious rest and relaxation for the growth and repair process to take place in. Health is a function of creating an environment in the body where disease does not take place, or if it's already there, creating an environment where the repair mechanisms can do their work. And no outside authority, no medical authority is required. No pharmacist is required. I'm not required. I'm irrelevant to the healing process. The body does it on its own. Health is not just not having symptoms. Health is energy. Health is resistance to disease, to bacteria, to germs, and a zest for life and a spring in our step. Heart disease is the leading killer in America, and unless you're dealing with a birth defect, it's largely the result of a lack of nutrition, poor food choices, improper breathing techniques, lack of movement, and too much stress, and that's pretty much it, folks. In my opinion, the job of anyone in the healing profession, whether it's a doctor, a nutritionist, a dietitian, an herbalist, a pharmacist, should be to make themselves obsolete, and that includes me, to make themselves irrelevant. That's the job of a good health professional, to be transparent in the healing process. If you're dealing with heart disease, there are dozens of different nutritional, dietary, and lifestyle strategies that you can use to restore yourself back to health and wellness. Use probiotics, use the Biolumin Nightly Essence, drink fresh veggie juices, get yourself on the Beyond Tangy Tangerine and the Mighty 90 Essential Nutrients. Make sure you're using your Ultimate Daily. There's so many different ways that you can take care of heart disease without doctors, without drugs, without surgeries, without pharmacists, without Obamacare. You can do it on your own. That's the message on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie program. That's why we are here. And we're taking your phone calls. If you have questions about health or nutrition or prescription drugs, 831-685-1080 is our priority line number. 888-379-2552. Toll free. Got lines open for you. I'm Pharmacist Ben. We'll be back on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie program right after this break. Don't go away.
In recent years, several studies have discovered the healthy benefits of drinking coffee. Longevity has now taken it a step further with an entire product line of healthy coffees from Longevity's JavaFit line of top-shelf gourmet coffees. All JavaFit coffees are made from 100% hand-selected Arabica coffee beans grown in the finest regions of Latin America, all carefully roasted, creating a delicious, rich, full-bodied flavor. Try JavaFit Focus Plus multivitamins, a fantastically delicious, full-bodied gourmet coffee that is fortified with vitamins and minerals designed to get your day started with a solid nutritional foundation. Traditional as well as organic and fair trade options also available in 30-count single cup or 24-count single pot packs. Contact your local FDI Longevity distributor to get Javalution coffees. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Numerous studies have shown the link between the intake of antioxidants and disease prevention. Foods and supplements are measured in an ORAC scale. ORAC is an acronym for Oxygen Radical Absorption Capacity. In other words, the ability to remove disease-causing free radicals from the human body. Longevity's Cell Shield RTQ has an ORAC value of 15,800 points per serving. Cell Shield RTQ contains resveratrol, known as an anti-aging compound, turmeric, known for promoting healthy digestion, brain function, immune system, and cellular longevity. Quercetin, a flavonoid, is known for promoting healthy blood sugar metabolism and healthy lung and cardiovascular function. Remove free radicals from your body with Cell Shield RTQ from Longevity. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Okay, we are back on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie program. I'm Pharmacist Ben, sitting in for Dr. Wallach today. Thank you so much for joining us. We've got lines open for you, 831-685-1080 or 888-379-2552. Toll free if you have questions about the longevity products or health conditions, health challenges that you or a loved one may be dealing with. We can help you change your life or the lives of loved ones, friends, family members today. 831-685-1080 or 888-379-2552. Toll free. I'll be sitting in for the next 44 minutes and 20 seconds with my good friend and colleague, Doug Winfrey. What's up, Doug? How you doing, man?
Great to have you on, as always. I've got a CNN story here, headline, Foods That Double as Medicine. Say there's a small but growing number of physicians who are, quote, prescribing foods to prevent and treat chronic diseases. One of those is a Dr. Melina Jampolis, a board-certified physician and nutritional specialist. And another is Dr. John LaPuma, a practicing physician and a professionally trained chef. And I thought Doc had an odd combination, being a doctor and a veterinarian.
That's very cool. Now, what kind of doctor is he, did you say?
It just says practicing physician.
And a chef.
Yeah. And
did I ever tell you the reason I got into pharmacy? Because I wanted to study food as medicine.
Really?
Yeah, because medicine's the best food. Hippocrates, back in BC, said, "Let food be thy medicine, and let medicine be thy food." That's the best way to do it. So what are some?
They would never let him into the AMA.
That's right. He also said, "Thou shalt do no poison and do no harm." Or something.
Yeah, they still that's still part of their Hippocratic oath, but they do a little harm every time. Yeah, he's outlined 10 foods that he says you may want to keep in your kitchen before you reach into the medicine cabinet. The first being buckwheat honey for a cough. It's derived from bee nectar of the flowers of buckwheat grain. They say buckwheat honey is better than cough syrup for nocturnal cough in kids, according to LaPuma. Says it's useful as food medicine for children under 6 who are ill-advised to take over-the-counter cough medicines. And the next one is pickled foods for diarrhea. You say
probiotics.
Fermented foods like yogurt, kefir, pickled vegetables, miso, kimchi, poi, foods containing living bacteria that help maintain the health of the digestive tract. A study from 2012 reviewed data from 82 clinical trials that found probiotic foods were indeed effective at treating antibiotic-associated diarrhea.
Nice. Now, what is poi? I vaguely remember that. Do you know what that is? Poi?
I've never had poi. It's they eat a lot of it, I believe, in Hawaii. It's a root, according to Richard, who's here with me.
It's a fermented root?
Yeah, they do ferment it at times. And then the next one is ginger for menstrual cramps. They say ginger in the form of tea for nausea and abdominal discomfort.
One of the best anti-nausea herbs there is ginger.
It's also helpful as food as medicine for women. Works as well as ibuprofen for menstrual cramps. Taking ginger in a capsule or chewed. A review of 7 clinical trials found that 750 to 2,000 milligrams of ginger powder taken in the first 4 days of menstrual cycle is effective treatment for cramps. And peppermint for IBS. Peppermint is also found in supplemental or essential oil and tea forms. And peppermint is prescribed to treat abdominal cramping and irritable bowel syndrome. They say peppermint oil is effective. And I know that one works because I use the Ancient Legacy peppermint oil if I have kind of an upset stomach or something. A couple of drops in some warm water and you slug that down and you're good to go. They say it could be the first-line treatment against irritable bowel syndrome. 2005 review of 15 clinical trials found that it was effective. Next is hibiscus tea for high blood pressure. Hibiscus tea has a greater anti-hypertensive effect than blueberries. Infused as an herbal tea, hibiscus flowers contain anthocyanins that help lower blood pressure. Multiple studies back up the blood pressure-lowering abilities of hibiscus tea. Turmeric for arthritis. We love turmeric. Yeah, used medicinally. Turmeric to treat inflammatory conditions. It's used especially for brain-related conditions and to disease, the risk decrease, that is, the risk of Alzheimer's. Also used for arthritis,
heart disease.
And they say you can add black pepper to turmeric to maximize the disease-fighting benefits. Helps your body absorb more curcumin, active ingredient in turmeric, and delivers positive health effects.
Yep. There's actually a skincare company that uses black pepper extract to increase penetration of active ingredients into the skin. It's a brand name. They call it I forgot the name of the company, actually, that makes this black pepper extract. But, yeah, if you mix black pepper with anything that you want to get into your blood, you'll increase penetration. Black pepper's amazing stuff. How about pomegranate? They talk about pomegranate at all?
That was one that was not listed. We'll get to the rest of these after the break.
All right, good. I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program. Got some lines open for you, 831-685-1080 or 888-379-2552, 888-379-2552. Coming back at you with more good health information on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program. Don't go away. We'll be back after this.
Fish has been thought of as a brain food for eons, but it's not the fish that's key. It's actually the essential fatty acids, EFAs, or omega-3s found in fish, called essential because they're necessary for good health and your body can't make them. So they must be consumed through diet or supplementation. Youngevity has developed the perfect supplement in SmartFX, an acronym for Sustained Memory and Retrieval Time, a concentration of DHA and EPA, both members of the omega-3 family, supporting neural path function and cardiovascular health for optimal mental concentration, awareness, focus, and agility. If you've got a mentally demanding career, you're a student crunching for the big test, or just want to maintain health for a sense of well-being, try SmartFX from Youngevity. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
With increasing rates of osteoporosis, it's becoming more and more evident that most Americans have low blood levels of calcium. Some would say,
I get all the calcium I need from dairy products.
Unfortunately, that's just not true. Besides, most dairy products are homogenized and can contain steroids and antibiotics that kill off good bacteria in the digestive system. Not to mention, the human body needs magnesium to make use of dietary calcium. That's why Youngevity developed OsteoFX Plus, containing bioavailable plant-derived forms of vitamin D3, calcium, magnesium, zinc, copper, and glucosamine sulfate. OsteoFX Plus is formulated to support healthy bones and joints. Not to mention, OsteoFX Plus tastes great, unlike other products that taste like chalk or dirt. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
All right, we're back on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie program. Pharmacist Ben here. Thank you for joining us. 831-685-1080 is our priority line number, 888-379-2552. Toll free if you have questions about the Youngevity products, prescription drugs if you want to get off your meds, and get on a good nutritional supplement program like the one designed by Dr. Wallach. We can help you do that. And, of course, if you have a success story you'd like to share, we'd like to hear those. And if you just want to contribute to the conversation, likewise, please give us a shout, 831-685-1080 or 888-379-2552. So we're talking foods as medicine. Let food be thy medicine and medicine be thy food, as Hippocrates said many years ago. So any bone soup on there, by the way?
Nope, no mention of bone soup. But the next one was kind of surprised me because I thought chia seeds were only good for putting on your chia pet. But apparently they are nutrient-dense and often labeled as superfood, according to Dr. Jampolis, who recommends them to patients with high LDL cholesterol as a bonus to other healthy food choices.
Chia pudding, yummy.
Says, I've seen great results by just adding chia seeds to an already healthy diet for lowering cholesterol and also for lowering LDL cholesterol, steel-cut oatmeal. According to Dr. Lampuma, says there's lots of studies showing that foods high in soluble fiber lower LDL cholesterol. One such study found that eating at least 3 grams of oats daily is associated with lower LDL cholesterol levels.
And it fills you up, too, so you lose weight.
Yep. And the next one was beans for high blood sugar levels. Beans are useful in lowering blood sugar levels and managing high cholesterol because they're loaded with fiber. Yep. Beans are also help to induce that full feeling and help with weight loss, also a rich source of magnesium. Salmon for inflammation. They say salmon is one of the best dietary sources for omega-3 fatty acids. Essential fats are important for treating any inflammatory or autoimmune disease. Recommend salmon to those dealing with high triglyceride levels, metabolic syndrome, rheumatoid arthritis, or MS.
And the red stuff in salmon, the pink color, it's
Yep.
actually fake when they make them farmed.
That
real
is
salmon,
true.
But the real salmon's got beta carotene. It's got great for your eyes and also good for your heart and helps protect your skin from the sun as well. Salmon is a true power food. Real
That's
salmon.
why I have a
Fresh
freezer full.
Wild salmon.
Yeah, I caught it myself in Alaska.
Oh, yeah, you got some big boys, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, I brought back several 100 pounds of fillets, and I'm still
Are you allowed
working
to do that?
Yeah, it was all
Yeah?
legal and up, yeah.
All right. I thought they had some kind of restrictions.
Oh, no.
No?
As long as if it's in the salmon run part of the season, you can take up to 6 a day.
Nice. Love salmon.
Yeah, it is really good stuff.
Plus, salmon is also a very, very easy to absorb source of protein for folks who are dealing with digestive health issues. And a lot of times when you have bile problems with the gallbladder, problems with the liver, or you're not making enough stomach acid, which is very common, you don't absorb your protein. This especially happens to older folks. And salmon and fish in general is a great source of relatively easy to absorb protein. Truly a power food, salmon is, between the fats and the carotenes and the protein in salmon. Wonderful, awesome food. Even canned salmon, you still get some protein value. Canned sardines are also a good power food. I don't know. For some reason, you don't hear a lot of folks talking about canned sardines.
Doc recommends, though, if you do that, you don't get the ones in oil, that you should get the ones that are packed in mustard or water or...
because the oil's rancid, probably.
Right.
Yeah. That's probably true. I don't even know what kind of oil do they use in there.
Who knows?
Yeah,
Probably
I don't know what kind of oil
use
that is.
motor oil.
Tuna fish too. I like canned tuna fish. When I was weightlifting back in my younger days, we would eat cans and cans of tuna fish a day. And for the money per gram of protein, you're not going to find a better or cheaper source of really, really powerful, easy to absorb protein than canned fish, canned tuna fish, or also canned sardines. But your point's well taken. You want to stay away from the oils. All right, I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program. Got some lines open for you, and we want to hear from you. We'll get your calls here when we come back from our break. 831-685-1080 is our priority line number. 888-379-2552. Toll free. We'll take a commercial break and come back with you and your phone calls on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie program on the ZBS Radio Network.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. 444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your longevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewable, and besides that, they're not as good as tangy tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your longevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about longevity home-based business opportunities.
This is the ZBS Radio Network.
All right, we're back on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie program. I'm Pharmacist Ben, along with Doug Winfrey, sitting in for Dr. Wallach today. Taking your phone calls, 831-685-1080 or 888-379-2552. If you have questions about health, nutrition, prescription drugs, if you want to get off your meds and get on a good nutritional supplement program, we can help you. And if you have a success story or if you just want to contribute to the conversation, we want to hear from you. 831-685-1080 or 888-379-2552. Got lines open for you, and it is time to hit our phones. Who's first on the line, Doug?
All right, let's head to Arizona. And Dottie, you're on with Pharmacist Ben Fuchs.
What's up, Dottie?
Hi.
Hey,
It's very nice to talk to you.
Nice to talk to you.
all the time.
What's that?
Anyway, I wanted to know about anything to do with restless leg. And then my doctor says I have something called intentional tremors.
Intentional tremors.
Never heard of it.
That means you intend to tremor? You intend to tremorize? I don't know what that means either, to tell you the truth. But restless leg syndrome is somewhat common. But I think there's like 2 or 3 million people in the country. 1% or so of the country has restless leg syndrome.
Right.
Wilson's Ekbom disease, or WED, sometimes they'll call it. Restless leg syndrome is an electrical phenomena. It has to do with a deficiency in electrical nutrients, the B vitamins, electrolytes, maybe even vitamin C. You might want to consider using some of the Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a little bit of the BTT before you go to bed. Sip on that so you have some of those electrolytes present. One of the interesting things about these electrolytic or electrical nutrients is they're water soluble. So every time you go to the bathroom, you lose them. And if you go to the bathroom once or twice in the middle of the night, it's very easy to become deficient. If you're not supplementing, pretty much guaranteed you're going to be deficient because they're not found in a lot of foods and processing and cooking and all the other things we do to our foods, not to mention the poor farming techniques. All that has a tendency to deplete foods of these electrical nutrients. So get yourself on the BTT, the Beyond Tangy Tangerine. Of course, the entire Healthy Start Pack can be important. Essential fatty acids, the ultimate EFAs can be helpful, but mostly you want to think about the Beyond Tangy Tangerine, and sipping a little bit before you go to bed at night may keep those electrolytes in the B complex local in the system while you sleep. So consider it an electrical problem, a water-soluble nutrient problem, and that, of course, means you're Beyond Tangy Tangerine. Thanks so much for your call. Appreciate it, Dottie. Who's next on the line, Doug?
All right, let's head to Arlington, Texas. And Tammy, you're on with Pharmacist Ben Fuchs.
Hey, Tammy.
Hi. I am a type 1 diabetic, and they just recently diagnosed me with complex partial seizures, and I need to get rid of those.
Okay, well, here's the deal. Let's take care of it's probably related to the type 1 diabetes. You're probably not processing sugar as well as you should. Seizures are a short circuit of the brain, and that means if there's any kind of inflammatory factors in the circulatory system or in the brain itself, sugar definitely counts as an inflammatory factor. Likelihood for seizure disorders is going to increase. So first and foremost, you want to get that diabetes under control. It's type 1 diabetes is an autoimmune disease, and anytime you have an autoimmune disease, and there's lots of them, as we talked about yesterday, there's I think 120 different autoimmune diseases. They're all basically the same thing. And some 50 million Americans are dealing with autoimmune problems. First thing you want to do when you have any autoimmune issue is focus on the digestive system. This is the main way the immune system gets activated. So autoimmune diseases are somewhat confusing even for medical professionals in the sense that we don't understand the important part of the phrase autoimmune is immune, not the auto. The auto is what describes the body attacking itself, but the point is that the immune system, the defense system, that's what the immune system is, the defense system has woken up. It's jumpy. It's hypersensitive. And whenever the immune system is hypersensitive or jumpy, your strategy is going to be to calm it down. Seizure disorders are also a manifestation of excitability. So again, the strategy for dealing with seizures is to calm the body down. Hang tight, and we'll tell you a few strategies, nutritional strategies, and some other strategies for calming the body down, calming down the immune system, and getting rid of your seizure disorder and improving your blood sugar control as well. So hang tight, don't go away. I'm Pharmacist Ben, along with Doug Winfrey. You're listening to the Dead Doctors Don't Lie program. We'll be back right after this break with more good health information and your phone calls, 831-685-1080 or 888-379-2552 toll free right after this break.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. 3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
All right, we're back on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie program. I'm Pharmacist Ben, talking to Tammy. Tammy, you there, ma'am?
Yes.
Tammy, right? Type 1 diabetes and seizure disorders. So first thing we want to do is get your blood sugar under control. That means the sweeties with chromium and vanadium. Love my sweeties. And you don't have to be a diabetic to benefit from the sweeties. And you don't have to have problems with blood sugar to benefit from the sweeties. The sweeties will also help you with blood fats and triglycerides. So using the sweeties is the way to go. Everybody needs it, but especially diabetics, type 1 or type 2 diabetics. 2 or 3 capsules after meals is a good idea. Of course, you want the whole healthy start pack. That'll get you your Mighty 90 essential nutrients, and it will also get you your sugar-busting electrolytes and B vitamins, especially thiamine. Thiamine's great for helping with blood sugar control, and the Ultimate EFAs also will help you with sugar, and will also help you with the brain. Very important. The omega-3 fats in the Ultimate Essential Fatty Acids are very important for brain health. Don't forget to practice slow, deep breathing. You got to relax the body. When cortisol or your body's stress hormone goes up, or when you're under any kind of burden, even something like exercise, that can cause a hyperactivity in the electrical system, if you will, in the brain, and that can initiate seizure disorders too. So calming the body down with oxygen. The good nutrition is a part of calming the body down too. Staying away from problem foods, not just sugary foods, Tammy, not just the sweets, and of course you got to stay away from those, but staying away from gluten and staying away from anything that can clog up the digestive system or cause digestive health problems. That's also going to be in your interest. Make sure you're using some Ultimate enzymes after your meals. And if I were you, I'd be throwing in a couple of things. Number one, the Biolumin Nightly Essence, 3 capsules in the morning, 3 capsules at night. And number 2, the Fucoid Z with fucoidin, which not only is important for the immune system, but also has soluble fiber in there, so it will help slow down the release of sugar too. So it'll help you with your blood sugar, as well as your immune system. Hope that helps. Thank you so much for your call, Tammy, and let's see if we can get a couple more calls in before our break.
All right, let's head to Santa Cruz, California, and Michael, you're on with Pharmacist Ben Fuchs.
Hey, Michael.
Yes, hello, Mr. Fuchs. I'm a diabetic for over 20 years, and I've been on insulin by injections for, I don't know, the last 7 or 10 years or whatever. But right now my big problem is I'm losing my eyesight. I was legally blind in one eye, and I believe I'm probably legally blind in both eyes right now. I need to do something about it.
Yeah, you do. Mike, the diabetes is one of the leading causes of blindness and eye problems. You have these tiny little blood vessels in the eyes. You have them in the eyes and in the kidneys, and you have them in the extremities of the body. And diabetes affects these tiny vessels because when you lose control of sugar and the sugar starts to build up, it kind of explodes inside those little capillaries and those little blood vessels, and then you can't get oxygen, and you can't drain toxins, and you can't get nutrients to those areas. So it's a leading cause of blindness, leading cause of amputation, leading cause of kidney problems, and it's a big mess, and it's so easy, so simple to deal with. It's a food disease, and it's a nutritional deficiency disease. It's not magic. Diabetes is the leading cause of blindness, leading cause of amputation, and the third leading cause of death in this country. It's a major cause of heart disease and obesity. It's a huge, huge health crisis, and it's essentially voluntary in the sense that all you got to do is change how you eat and start to use some good nutritional supplements. In fact, diabetes is sort of it's not a disease as much as it's a process. You're only a diabetic when your blood sugar is high. So if you take the blood sugar out, if you stop eating the sugar or reduce your sugar intake and lower your blood sugar, you're not going to have diabetes. So what do? Well, number one, you patch up the gut and you keep sugar from getting into the bloodstream by reducing your intake of sugar, fast-burning sugars, breads and pastas and rices and potatoes, and you stay off of the foods that mess up the digestive system, especially gluten and flour type of substances that are found in flour types of foods. Then you get on the Biolumin Nightly Essence. You got to correct gut bacteria and make sure you're using your Ultimate enzymes. A little apple cider vinegar with your meals not only will activate the Ultimate enzymes, but will also help stabilize blood sugar. This is very underappreciated, the link between digestive health and blood sugar health. But it's important to recognize that the blood sugar system goes awry and dysbiosis starts to kick in after the digestive system breaks down. This is something we've only really understood in the last 10 or 20 years. There's the important connection between digestive health and blood sugar health. Make sure you're using the sweeties to help stabilize your blood sugar. I would throw in the Fucoid Z or the Z Radical. I like the Fucoid Z better. Make sure you throw that in for the soluble fiber. It'll also help you stabilize your blood sugar. Get on the Healthy Start Pack. There's so many different nutrients, including vitamin E and vitamin C and your essential fats that are important for eye health. And then, last but most certainly not least, make sure you're getting pigmented vegetables and fruits, the peels of fruits, but also vegetables. The pigments, the reds, the blues, the greens, the oranges, the yellows, as we talked about earlier in the program, are very important for keeping your eyes healthy. The pigments are fatty, so if you have a problem with your gallbladder or your liver or any kind of digestive health, you may not get the benefit of those fatty pigments. So eat your fruits and your fruit juices. You eat your fruits and your vegetables, not fruit juices, but fruits and vegetables with with maybe your ultimate enzymes and some meals to make sure that you're processing and absorbing those pigments. Stay away from fruit juice, though. I didn't want to confuse you there, Mike. Fruit juice is definitely not a diabetic's friend. When you make fruit juice, when you drink fruit juice, you get a big jolt of sugar right in the blood. Not good for diabetes. But vegetable juices, on the other hand, those can be very beneficial. So make sure you're getting your veggies, and make sure that you're using your veggies, your pigmented, colored veggies, with meals and perhaps with some ultimate enzymes to make sure you're absorbing those nutrients and taking advantage of them. Thank you so much for your call, Mike, in Santa Cruz. Hope that helps. And anybody else there, Douglas, that we can
yeah,
take
let's
before
head
break?
to Indian Wells, California, and another Michael. You're on with Pharmacist Ben Fuchs.
Hey, Michael.
Good afternoon, Ben. Thank you so much.
Sure.
Yeah, my friend Carl has a hiatal hernia.
Okay.
And he's had it since he's a child, but he just got diagnosed in the last 5 years.
Does he have heartburn or GERD or any of that stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not GERD, but his brother had it, and he also it's been so long that he's had it that it's caused Barrett's esophagus.
Oh, that's awful. Yeah, that's awful. Yeah, so just for the hiatal hernia is becoming more and more common. A hiatal hernia is when the stomach kind of punches through the diaphragm, and so that essentially the top of the stomach will be over the diaphragm, and it's very hard for the body to process food, and it's very hard for acid to stay where it needs to be. Acid, because the top of the stomach is actually punching through the diaphragm. The acid can splash back up, has ready access to the esophagus, and it's a miserable condition. The heartburn and the GERD and the Barrett's esophagus, anybody who has it knows, it is unbelievably miserable. And not to mention a very serious problem in terms of cancer. Barrett's esophagus leads to esophageal cancer. And also in terms of nutrient absorption, that means you're going to have your friend's going to have a problem absorbing minerals, absorbing vitamins. That can lead to scoliosis. It can lead to joint problems, arthritis. It can lead to accelerated demise. It's just a big mess. So what do? Well, the fact of the matter is that the stomach will punch through the diaphragm when the digestive system is messed up, when you're not processing food correctly. It can also be exacerbated or made worse by constipation, by problems with pushing. If you're constipating, you're doing the pushing thing to try to evacuate a bowel movement. Basically, you're dealing with a food problem. So what you got to do is you got to keep track of the foods you're eating, or have your friend keep track of the foods he's eating, and notice what foods cause problems. At this point, it's going to be a lot of foods, and then those foods have to be eliminated. Now, when it gets really bad, even water can cause a problem. Hopefully your friend is not having, it's not that bad yet. So have him drinking as much of his nutrition as possible, and that means soups, and that means juices, vegetable juices, and that also means the Beyond Tangy Tangerine. That's one of the neatest benefits of the BTT, is it allows for the access of vitamins and minerals and many of the mighty 90 essential nutrients and phytonutrients as well, without having to go through all the digestive rigmarole that's required for processing food. So using liquid nutrition as much as possible, grinding his food up in a Vitamix or some kind of blender, his vegetables especially, I should say, making vegetable juices, and then using the mighty 90 essential nutrients, especially the Beyond Tangy Tangerine. If he has any foods that he has problems with, those need to be avoided, and that's where food diary comes in. All right, hope that helps. Thank you so much for your call. Got a couple lines open for you, 831-685-1080, 831-685-1080, or 888-379-2552. Toll free. I'm Pharmacist Ben, along with Doug Winfrey, sitting in for Dr. Wallach today. We'll be back right after this break.
If you're up several times every night to go to the bathroom, have frequent urination during the day, feel like you have to urinate but then have difficulty getting a stream going, have leaking, dribbling, or urgency to the point a restroom must always be nearby, you may have an enlarged prostate. According to the National Kidney Foundation, by age 60, more than half of all men have an enlarged prostate, or BPH. By age 85, that number is 90%. According to the American Urological Association. Ultimate ProstFX from Longevity has been developed for nutritional support of the prostate gland. ProstFX promotes prostate health and supports healthy prostate function. Stop sprinting to the restroom and avoid those embarrassing moments with ProstFX from Youngevity. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
If you've been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, prediabetes, or the metabolic syndrome, and you're tired of seeing your blood glucose levels rise and fall like a ship on the ocean, but you don't want to take those drugs the rest of your life, Youngevity has an alternative. A product called Sweeties has been developed just for you. Used as part of your regular diet, Sweeties helps maintain healthy blood sugar levels. A formulation specially designed to nutritionally assist your body with the regulation of your blood sugar level. Sweeties supports healthy glucose metabolism because it's fortified with aspartic acid, chromium, and vanadium, all to help you promote healthy blood sugar levels. If you want to get off those drugs and control your blood sugar metabolism naturally, try Youngevity's Sweeties product. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
All right, we're back on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie program. Pharmacist Ben here, 831-685-1080 or 888-379-2552. Toll free. Who's next on the line, Doug?
All right, let's head to Los Angeles, California. And Eddie, you're on with Pharmacist Ben Fuchs.
What's up, Eddie? How you doing?
Hi, Ben. How are you?
I'm good.
My question is, I have a friend who is trying to get pregnant, but she has a problem with one of her fallopian tubes getting clogged, and the other one I think has been damaged, and they haven't been able to get pregnant.
Are they sure that that's the case, or they're just kind of guessing?
I think
because usually infertility is very common. It doesn't necessarily have to be caused by damage to the fallopian tubes. But let's talk about infertility, and let's talk about how you deal with damage. Well, let's talk about the damage first. Damage will be inflammatory. It will be inflammation. Whenever you have an inflammation, you got something getting into the body that the body is rebelling against or defending itself from. Now, it's the two major issues. Number one, it's going to be digestive toxicity. And number two is sugar. Sugar is very inflammatory, and so are toxins that come in through the digestive system into the blood. So correcting digestive issues, number one, that's your main strategy. That would be food diary and eliminating problem foods. And by food diary, I simply mean writing everything down you eat. And a lot of folks listening out there, if you have digestive problems or any inflammatory problems, pay attention here, because a food diary is extremely important for assessing what you're having problems with and correcting digestive issues as well. So doing a food diary, writing down everything you eat, and then writing down how you feel every couple of hours, 2 hours, 4 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours after you eat that food. You're going to be amazed by what you find out for most of us, because things go under the radar. We miss things. We don't notice things when they happen all the time. And if you've had, say, constipation after you eat corn for years or for your whole life, you're not going to really notice it until you start writing things down. So doing a food diary and eliminating problem foods is step number one for correcting digestive health issues, using the Biolumin Nightly Essence probiotics, two or three in the morning, 2 or 3 at night. That's also helpful. And, of course, Ultimate Enzymes after meals can be helpful, too. Liquefying foods, making it easier for the body to process foods, and then also eating less food, caloric restriction, that can help too. Of course, the Healthy Start Pack, that goes without saying. That's just the bare bones basic. And then the second thing you want to focus on is blood sugar. Blood sugar is very inflammatory. That would be the Sweeties after meals, and staying away from foods that spike blood sugar, including fruits, fruit juices, desserts, breads, pastas, all the processed foods that we love so much here in this country, avoiding them as much as she can. And then the third step for dealing with assuming or if there's some infertility issues that are chemical and not mechanical, relaxing the body using deep breathing techniques and massages and hot tubs and hot showers. Anything you do to relax the body will improve fertility. When the body is under duress, the body's smarter than we are. Our body has a wisdom built into it, a divine wisdom, a divinely mandated intelligence that is much smarter than we could ever be. When the body's under duress, it's not going to make a baby. Infertility is a big issue because most of our bodies are under duress. There's mental duress, of course, there's emotional duress, there's even spiritual duress. But from a physical standpoint, our bodies are under duress. Our bodies are in emergency mode. And when the body is in emergency mode, it's not making a baby because the body is smarter than us. We may want to make a baby, but the body doesn't want to make a baby. So under conditions of stress, no baby, no fertility. And this is a major problem. This is what infertility is really all about. So what you do is you relax the body. Lots of ways to do it. Deep breathing is one of my favorite ways. Hot water, hot showers, hot tubs, hot baths. These are all great ways to relax the body. And, of course, the nutritional supplement program will do it, too. Get her on the Healthy Start Pack. Vitamin E, by the way, is very, very, very pro-fertility. In fact, tocopherol, which is the Latin name for vitamin E, is, if you translate it, means to bear children. So making sure she's getting enough vitamin E is also important. And zinc also is another pro-fertility nutrient. Hope that helps. Thank you for your call in L.A., Eddie. And let's see if we can get one more call before our break.
We're out of time.
Oh, we're out of time. Okay, that's it. Well, if we left you on hold, apologize. We'll be back at you tomorrow with more good health information on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program. Tell the call screener that we left you on hold, and we'll get you first up. And thank you so much for listening. If you're interested in getting on a good nutritional supplement program, you want to know about the longevity line of supplements. I personally have been using them since 1997. There are hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of people who benefited from these products that Dr. Wallach has formulated and designed. If you're on a prescription drug, if you're dealing with a health challenge, please give it a shot. It'll cost you about $120 a month, maybe $3 or $4 a day. Well worth it. All right, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for listening, friends. Have a beautiful, wonderful, spectacular day. I'm Pharmacist Ben. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye for now.
Dead Doctors Don't Lie, the talk radio program, is a copyrighted production of the ZBS Radio Network. Broadcast of all or part of this program by any station without a valid license from ZBS Radio Associates will result in civil liability for and criminal prosecution of that station under applicable United States federal copyright laws. Broadcast licenses may be obtained by calling the ZBS Radio Network at 831-477-1999.
Hi everyone, Andy Anderson here. Are you using those handy little bottles of gel that zap germs, bacteria, and other nasties? In today's world, that's smart, especially with all the filthy doorknobs, shopping carts, and handrails we touch every day. Here's what you may not know. Once the alcohol evaporates, goodbye effectiveness. No more protection until you use it again. Pure Works to the rescue. Our FDA-compliant foam, lotion, soap, and spray do not rely on alcohol. Their killing power lasts up to 4 hours. Pure Work disinfecting spray is EPA certified to kill swine flu, bird flu, MRSA, HIV, hepatitis B and C, and a whole host of viruses and bacteria. Mold and fungus too. It's even safe around children and pets. You'll love the soft feel of Pure Works on your hand. It actually conditions and will not dry your skin. Here's a little peace of mind knowing your hands are still germ-free hours later. Get your hands on Pure Works and get Pure Works on your hands. Stand by. Pull out your paper and pencil for your local number to order. Pure Works.